Like, I don't know what's the point when these people can't leave their house every day, stuck in the house every day because of something that came from China, yet they're still mad at blacks and Hispanics.
And mad at us, believing that we live a degenerate life, which they should be glad for. If you hate us, they right, we in jail. We in poverty.
If I could, white people are not mad at the dog that's a homeless dog.
Right.
Like if there's a dog that is starving, that has no water, that has no food, and has no owner, that's the dog they love the most.
Right.
The dog in the worst condition, the rescue dog.
Right.
But for some reason, our poverty, our lack of money, the fact that we're in prison somehow makes them hate us.
Yes.
When they would totally feel mercy on an animal that was an unfortunate animal.
And let me tell you something, if I could. It is so narcissistic of them. Because here's why they're that way. The rescue dogs, they feel like the hero of because they didn't impoverish the dog. But they can't be the hero of because they are the one that destroyed you. So they hate you for that. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong? Like the dog they rescued the dog from Michael Vick. So punish Michael Vick, but look at us as the heroes of the dog. But to us, they can't be the hero because they're the one that caused it. So of course, they cannot stand us when we ain't been nothing but the bottom of their kingdom.
One West is who raised, son. That's where I came from. That is my A1s. I'm talking day one. Rest of these niggas out here is just fake, son. Look, you can hate, son. You cannot take, son. I've been in every hood out of my state, son. Out in these streets, I'm steady blazing. Looking to cut a nigga like I'm Jason. I am the one. This is the Matrix. Going so hard that they think I'm an agent. Going so hard that they said I'm a Mason. These are the facts, though. I'm just amazing. There is no other way that I could state them. I earn my spot, it'll never be vacant. These niggas lazy. They got complacent. They want to level these fucking Caucasians. How the fuck we gonna rebuild our nation? You niggas feminine, go get some makeup. Sorry, but my love is only for Jacob. We had some hard days, we learned some hard ways. Always, just know that I pray that we get it out the dust. Only thing that I trust, knowing that my niggas gon' bust. That's thumbing up the rush, thinking that you won't get touched. Fuck with my brother, get crushed. Been through too much, always come through in the clutch. Nigga just do what it does, fuck you thought shit was. Nigga, it wasn't. Know that I do this a dozen. Always kept it 100. Niggas know I never stunning. And I keep shit running, even on the days when the pain keep coming, or a nigga fucked up and he feel like numbing. Show goes on, I just keep on drumming my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake, some days that my heart had ache, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had ache, still kept my faith.
Dark days with no night vision, that's why my heart is a cave and there's ice in it. Don't even trust niggas no more, Lord is my witness. Me and these niggas ain't the same, it's a slight difference. Thought a nigga had my back, now it's a knife in it. But now I'm back at the back like it's the ninth inning. Still got the backpack packed in the back of the camp van, taking any given chance to blaze on the white man. Son of Benjamin, born on the right hand, never losing grip, I understand who I am. Met a man that showed me the right path, now I'm rooted in the truth, to rule is my plan. And I can never lose sight like a night exam. Sharp as iron, I was forged by fire, man. In the circle of life, how could I tell you, man? I was undesired, had no one, and then I met these men and it changed how I'm living. Their words was convicting, called that a life sentence. Now I need a witness, but no, I'm not Christian. My faith in these scriptures, man, not no religion, man. It's like Tazab, and I'm with my brother Katazai. Man, you niggas too sweet like baklava. Niggas better not make a nigga bring them choppers out. Better pray for your health like the doctors out. Just be faithful, one day you'll be thankful. Wonder why they hateful. Luckily I got angels. I'm so thankful. Yes, I'm so thankful. Used to be ashamed, and even before I
still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, Even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake. Some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break. Some days that my heart had aches, kept my faith.
Si no has probado Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray, ¿qué esperas? Dawn tiene la forma más rápida y fácil de lavar los platos a diario. Solo rocía, limpia y enjuaga. Limpia 5 veces más rápido y corta la grasa al contacto. Así que limpia tus platos con un spray usando Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray.
Fuck, man. No coming on, nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? I thought I'd let you know.
No coming on, nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip. And I never let it go, never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, you nigga know I'm about to bring the heat, right? Shit, I used to leave the street light. Hey, now I still keep the heat tight. Now nigga on gold like a green light. They say 144, nigga, you can get it. Ain't gotta tell me twice. Tryna stack a couple grand, get on some land, and put us on our feet in the field with the Warriors. And you know a nigga glorious, but we still keep it G though. Keep them tools Home Depot. Might hit him with the Rico. Hey, hit the nigga with the Rico. Hey, said they fucked up the rap game. What you looking at me for? So I know they can't stab me. That's why I keep a Glock handy. Might sip a little brandy. While I'm chilling with the family. Tell him a real nigga landed. Dressed in all black like a bandit. Bitch, I ain't come to play. Bitch, I came to do that. No coward, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. No coward, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. Back, now we ballin'. Ain't Babylon falling. You know the path a nigga walk. Nigga raised up, now I'm all in. And all I ever wanted was the win and the big body Benz. Now I'm gone in the wind, tryna stack a couple in. Now let's get it in, yeah, let's get it in. I'm about to make the shit trim. 144, the real. Yeah. About to turn it up a level. Heat the bitch up like lava. And it probably bring a whole hour mile. And know that we feels out far. And I'm headed for the top dollar. And they ain't never gonna stop me. Never gonna stop. No coward, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. No coward, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know.
You can't do it after that. Is it deadline or something?
Time to play, no other way. I got the soldiers on the radar.
What do you
I
think?
got the soldiers on the radar. I got them soldiers on the radar.
Shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK. We started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under Commander General Yohanan, and we're not affiliated with any other so-called Hebrew Israelite groups. We've been teaching this truth since '69, that according to the Bible, the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, man. Today is the law class, as we do every week on Wednesday. We'll be getting into some scriptures on the law, some various things, contained in the law we might not have known growing up in the Christian, Catholic, Muslim religions or what have you. You know what I mean? So we're going to be getting into today. If you have any questions on the law, any law, feel free to ask your questions or type them in. You can call in. You can jump up on the live stream if you want to. We got it. We got the little link up here at the top of the chat if you want to get in. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and merge you in if you want to come in and ask your question that way. But other than that, we're going to get it in. See what's in the news this week, y'all. We got going, man. Anything on the law in the news? I know y'all be on it, man.
Some Edomite or whatever, right? It's an Edomite that shot down seven of us at a club or something, get together. I don't know, it might have been us, it might have been a Jake, but you know what I mean? Like, we out there, you know what I mean? Unlawful, don't know what we're supposed to be doing, don't know how we're supposed to be behaving, you know what I mean? And that's why these things happen, you know what I mean? We get caught up just going out to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. But see, in this school, you know what I mean? We know how to conduct ourselves, and we have men over us that, you know what I mean, that are that will correct us, and we're willing to, accept the correction, you know what I'm saying, to keep, you know what I mean, so we can live in this place. But there's no leadership out there, people saying the laws are done away with, you can smoke, do whatever, hang with the oppressor, you know what I mean, like all these things do nothing but get us killed out here in this society. So
I mean, it's lucky. I'm not even familiar with what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Where was it at?
In Orlando, sir.
Oh, yes, sir.
I don't think nobody perished, but like 7 people got shot, hurt.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like us. It wasn't at no store or nothing.
Right.
Yeah, that's the Esau move. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah. We gathering
kicking it together. We kicking it and killing each other. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I could, real quick.
No.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot lately with with this pastor who's been collecting tithes, but he got a whole closet full of designer clothing and shoes, and like he's literally walking through his closet to where it looks like it's 2 rooms. His closet is 2 rooms. One room is filled with jackets and shirts that's designer, Gucci, Louis, Prada, all that. Then walks to the next room, which is still his closet, and it's full of Gator shoes and Gucci shoes and all that stuff. And he had recently got robbed in a viral video. He got robbed for like a few thousand. I'm not sure how much it was, a few thousand. And then the next day, turned around, showed off his closet, and then showed up at church in a Gucci outfit. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy because this is the man that is collecting your grandmother's tithes while she sits home starving, begging you for some money.
Right.
Like this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been seeing pastors. I remember when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying, coming up in that Christian church, man, and absolutely, like, I don't even know if they was Gucci or not. You know what I'm saying? I never saw the tags. I just saw that sucker was cold, and he came in a new one every week. You know what I'm saying? Like every time he in a brand new suit, and the cleanest gaiters, like you're talking about. I mean, that's Christianity. You know what I mean? Like, and ain't teaching you a damn thing about the law in there on how to, change your life, on how to help Pookie and them get off of drugs or whatever the case is. Like, they're not doing nothing like that, man. They in there collecting them offerings and tithes and, living their best life, man. And so, it's absolutely like that's in the scripture, that destruction is going to come unto them. You know what I mean? That that one parable about Lazarus, you know what I'm saying, and the rich man, like, you know how it says that, you know, in your life you received good things, and Lazarus received evil things, you know what I'm saying? But now you're gonna be in torment, you know what I mean? Like, and that's exactly what is gonna happen to these Christian pastors, man, for their disgusting, filthy greed and everything else they got going on, man. Like, please, man, it's time for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to wake the hell up, man. Like, there's no way you should still be in that Christian church. Yeah, right. So absolutely. Ain't nobody, I don't know if anybody got any questions. Y'all got any questions in the room?
Oh, lost, sir.
All right. So yeah, I don't see it. You got the what you call it, man? Found it. That story you talking about?
I'm trying to open it up now.
All right. So today, in the law, of course, we all know, you know, if you've been in the school for any period of time, you know that the law, it's based on brotherhood. You understand? Like, every law that we have teaches us how to be a nation, how to be a family, how to be a brother or a sister, how to be a mother or father, a husband or wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's teaching us how to deal with each other in our rulership, in our, you know what I'm saying, in our kingdom, in the kingdom of the Most High, right? And so I know the brother did brotherhood yesterday, right? Which, you know, this is the spirit of the law, man. Like, the spirit of the law is for sure brotherhood. You know what I mean? There's various laws, you know, as we go into them. I mean, it's like, you know, I remember when I was taught, it was like, damn, that's brotherhood. That's all it is, man. Like, every law, man. I should love the Most High, your God, as, you know what I mean? Like, listen, the Lord don't need you to do a damn thing for him. How do you love the Lord? By taking care of your brothers and sisters, man. By treating your brothers and sisters a certain way, man. I should not worship any other gods, man. Why? Because it'll make you turn against your own people, man. You know what I mean? So, like, every law, I don't care which one, like, it is hinged on brotherhood. So you got it.
Go ahead. Florida, shooting during brawl in downtown Orlando, wounds 7.
See, I told you it sounded like some nigga stuff during the brawl. Was out there beefing,
right?
High as they could be, drunk as they could be. You know what I'm saying? And guaranteed it was over some man or over some woman. Right. You understand? Right. That's what it was. You know what I mean? Your woman is a whore, and you didn't know. And so now you found out in a group setting, and you got to prove your manhood. You understand? Is that what happened?
I don't, but that's it. That's, you know what I mean? Like, because you get in a situation and, like, you can't just back down. You can't just walk away. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what we've been taught in this place to, you know what I mean? Like, the reputation that we got to uphold is something different from the reputation that Commander General Yohana taught us we have to uphold.
I mean, damn, let that hoe be a hoe, man. She for the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let her go. You know what I'm saying? Let a hoe be a hoe, man. $40. Come on, man. Don't have to sing a song out here. You know what I mean? She worth $40 at best. You gonna go get locked up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna die behind it. So go ahead, read it.
Orlando, Florida. 7 people were injured early Sunday after a person began shooting a handgun into a crowd during a large brawl in downtown Orlando, police said.
Damn, brothers just left camp. Brothers just left camp out there, man, somewhere downtown Orlando. You know what I'm saying? So here you go, some big old brawl out here. Who knows what happened, but you know what I'm saying? 7 people end up injured, and somebody starts shooting. Go ahead.
Orlando Police Chief Eric D. Smith told reporters the shooting occurred during a fight that started around 2:22 a.m. near Wall Street Plaza in South Orange Avenue. All 7 victims were hospitalized in stable condition, officers said. Smith and authorities do not yet have a suspect in the shooting. An investigation is ongoing.
I mean, it definitely could have been a devil, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Kind of sound like some stuff we'll get into, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't show none of the victims. Everybody's probably all white people. Who knows? Why am I assuming this nigga? I don't know. I'll tell you why. Because we ain't got no type of brotherhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, white people, you know, Jake.
Right.
Or no,
Right.
Jacob. No, what would they call him? I'm saying us.
Nathaniel.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just, you know, let's walk away from
Right.
this. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's not worth it. We don't want to look like thugs out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to look like them. But you know, who knows? It probably is them. But you know what I mean? This is something that we do need to learn, because even if it isn't us in this situation, in most situations, everybody knows that's usually how it happens. You know what I'm saying? We had some Thanksgiving gathering or Christmas gathering, or hell, a damn funeral. You know what I'm saying? The sister was telling me, she was talking to me, it's like, I remember when General was talking about, you know, how we do even at funerals. You know what I'm saying? We be at somebody that died and we end up in a whole brawl. You know what I'm saying? A whole brouhaha, because, you know, like, we have no brotherhood. We have no sense of family. We have no sense of love or, you know, respect or compassion or mercy for one another, man. And, you know what I'm saying? That's why these laws are so important, because it's the only way we're going to get our nation back. You know what I'm saying? It's the one thing that you know about niggas,
Right.
that they have no unity.
Right.
There's no unity about them. You know what I'm saying? We can't never come together on nothing. Niggas hate niggas more than white people hate niggas.
No, if I could, so like, that's so crazy. Like, the Lord, he had to make it a law for us to love each other. You know, and Christ said, what was it when he said, I give you a new law, you know what I'm saying? That you love one another, you know what I mean? Because why? We wasn't doing it, you know what I'm saying? We were loving, you know, everybody else besides ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And
it's almost like it's just ridiculous, because like him saying it's the new, it ain't no new law.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the law that you never follow.
Right.
It's the one that you don't never hear.
Right.
Let me break something down to you. Let me hip you to something. You need to love each other, nigga. Like, what is wrong with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the new, like, it's like we need to be taught that in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian communities, because like how can you not know that? Like, how can you not see? Like, everybody want to march, Black Lives Matter, the police is killing us, when we killing our women is aborting our children more than anything else. Brothers is killing. I remember years ago, it was like 7,000 Black on Black crime murders per year. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot. Like, most people just wink at that, like, okay, 7,000, you know, okay, it doesn't. I guess to people who don't care about us, it don't seem like a lot. But when you love your people, man, 7,000 is a lot. That's a lot of people. Like, look up any type of deaths. You know what I'm saying? Like, any type of murders. You know what I'm saying? That happened a year. We killing a lot of our own people, man. So, you know, like, these laws are very important. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into a couple of them. You know what I mean? Of course. Let's go into Leviticus chapter 19 first. All right, we'll start there. All right, because you know, like I said, man, I know the brother did a brotherhood class yesterday, but listen, that's what all the law is. You know what I'm saying? It's based on brotherhood, man. You know what I mean? So we'll get into some various laws. If y'all can think of anything, if y'all want to chime in on the chat of any discrepancies, you understand? Like, people always are like, you guys teach this and you teach that, and this isn't. I know I did that a little while ago, but if there's anything that y'all have run into in the last week or so, you know what I'm saying, I'd be glad to pull it and, you know, show, you know, in the truth is what we do, the home of the truth, man. Show what it is, you know, in all truth. So you'll get that 19, and you probably started probably around 15 or something, somewhere around there.
Final concept. You say 15, right?
19 and 15,
right.
Somewhere around there.
Okay, yeah. Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 12. And ye shall not swear by my name falsely, neither shall thou profane the name of thy God.
Break it down. Yeah, somebody want to, if you understand that, I just said everything is about brotherhood. How does this relate to brotherhood? They said, read it one more time.
Come. Leviticus 19 and 12. And ye shall not swear by my name falsely, neither shall thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Most High. So like, you know how, like we do, brothers and sisters, you know, we'll easily just say, you know, like we'll be trying to tell a lie or something like that, and we'll say, I swear on, you know, I swear on God, you know what I mean, and it ain't even true, you know what I mean, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, sir, but there's a law like right here saying we shouldn't use the Lord's name in vain, you know what I'm saying, and we in our community we do that all day, you know, with no second thought, sir.
Well, okay, that not using the Lord's name in vain, like, okay. First of all, let's stay right here real quick. How does this pertain unto brotherhood?
Okay, because like you teaching somebody to do something that is gonna get them jammed up.
Simpler than that.
I don't know, sir. Yeah. You should
read it again.
Leviticus 19:12, and ye shall not swear by my name falsely.
You shall not what?
Swear by my name falsely.
This is the point. Like you were saying, you know, you should be lying. So like, thou shalt not swear by my name falsely. So if you swore by the name of the Most High, who the hell are you talking to? Talking to your brother.
Right.
You're talking to a sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, you swearing by the name of the Most High. So basically, like, yeah, man, on God, nigga. Right. I am not going, I will be there, man. I will be there. You know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing if it's not true. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That scripture that you're talking about, where it says, like, you know, no, that's a different one. I think it's in that same one. Yeah, by because you can't put no one hair on nobody's head or nothing like that. In other words, let your yea be your yea and your nay, meaning you shouldn't lie, period. Right. You shouldn't have to swear by nothing. You understand? Just don't be a damn liar. You know what I'm saying? And that's brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I lie to my brother or my sister? Why don't you just say what it is you mean and mean what the hell it is you say? So when it says, thou shalt not swear by my name falsely, keep going.
Neither shall thou profane the name of thy God.
You are profaning the name of the Most High. Like, you making it vain. Right. You're making it like it's nothing. Like you said, niggas just do this all day, every day. Swear to God. Right. So swear to God you ain't gonna swear to God. All day. Like, you think that the name of the Lord is empty. That is just, you could just use it whenever you want to tell your lie and make somebody believe you don't give a damn about nobody but yourself. Right? You know what I'm saying? There was a time when if you swore something in the name of the Most High, then it was, I'm showing you that, nigga, I fear the Lord. Right. You see what he did to the magician? Right. And I'm scared of him. I'm telling you, this is what it is. And now you can believe me. Right. Because I'm in the name of the Most High, and I'm telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you was going to do that, it should be truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the point of that. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't swear by his name falsely or profane his name. You know what I'm saying? Make his name as if it's nothing. If it's just something that just, you know, it's just like something you just say regularly out your mouth. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor.
Read it again.
Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor.
Thou shalt not defraud thy brother. You should not cheat your brother. You should not lie to your brother. Keep going.
Come. Neither rob him. Mm-hmm. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning.
This is how you deal with your brothers, man, with your neighbors, man. You know what I'm saying? If you owe him something, if he works for you, you don't wait until the end of the week. Right. Or every 2 weeks. I remember. You pay him at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It should not abide with you, man. That's how we deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? With each other, I'm paying you when the work is all right. I pay you Friday. Where you do it? Nah. Pay your brother. This is how you build. This is brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And this was the law. This was the law in Israel that if somebody worked for you, the wages that you owe him, you give it to him that day. He worked 8 hours at $20 an hour. You owe him $160, man. At the end of the day, pay the man. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the law. You know what I'm saying? And it was so that you know, your brother wasn't sitting there thinking like you think about your boss all week. God damn, I can't wait till I get paid. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? This one could have know what I'm saying? I'm making $200 a day, but I don't get to see it.
Right.
I don't get to use it. I need this money right now. I just work my ass off, but I can't afford to get back to work because you got my money. I thought you was doing something.
Hey, you gotta do like Jim behind me. Put your hand down.
I should have hit him with it. Go ahead, put your hand down. Go ahead, man.
It's like it's just because we touched on this like not so long ago. It's like like brothers get a job, they already calculating their pay before they even start working.
Mm-hmm. Because man, I need that pay. I need it. I ain't even done it yet. I ain't even went to work yet. I ain't even got no job yet. Nigga, I'm like, nah, if I get this shit, I'm be good. I'm be good.
Before you even get the job,
I ain't got the job yet. How many hours I need to work this week before I can afford my? That's us, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's brotherly to, you know what I mean? Like this is brotherhood for you to pay that man. You know what I'm saying? He worked. This is the law. You know what I'm saying? You pay the brother, man. When you get the kingdom back, listen. If you hire a brother for the day, that's the law, man, and it keeps that brotherhood strong, man. He ain't gonna be talking about you, thinking sideways about you. You know what I'm saying? All the way home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or he run out of gas and now he gotta walk. And this nigga would have just paid me.
Right.
No, he got it.
Now, if I could, so because that's what you're saying is so strong, because like now you got to go get what do they call it, a payday loan or whatever, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you got to go and ask for some money and get charged interest on money that you should already have. You know what I'm saying?
It would not be like that in our kingdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's in Esau's kingdom, and he don't give a damn. That payday loan cat, he making money.
Right.
Everybody making money. You know what I'm saying? Like it's absolutely, you know, and that's why our laws are so important, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It will keep our nation strong. It'll keep our brothers strong. They'll have the things that they need. And that's what it's all about, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what all these laws are about, is making sure that we are all taken care of, man, and we all good. All right, keep going.
Leviticus 19:14. Thou shalt not curse the deaf. Deaf. D-E-A-F.
T-E-A what?
E-A-F.
Yeah, deaf.
Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind.
You understand what I mean?
If I may, it's saying like somebody who don't know something, like you tricking them, like you know what I mean? You setting them up for failure somehow, one way or another. You know what I mean? Instead of just being like a brother to them, you know what I mean? You gonna tell them, oh, well, go down here and around here, and you know that's gonna get them jammed up instead of telling them to go straight. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, okay. Like, read it one more time. So
Leviticus 19:14. Thou shalt not curse the deaf.
Right, thou shalt not curse the deaf.
Right, because they don't hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like they don't know that you know what I mean? Like you putting a curse on them, or you trying to, get them jammed up. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you can't put no curse on them.
Right. But you know, you're not. Okay, so I mean, like, they don't, like, you could be telling somebody to do something to them or something, and they don't know it because they can't hear you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Come on. Like,
right.
Just to make it even simpler, just think like how kids are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there was deaf kids when we was coming up in school,
mm-hmm.
elementary school. They would be in the class. Sometimes they would leave their, I forget it, like an E something else, class, and they would come into our class for like PE or something, or for art. You know what I'm saying? For stuff like that. And for you to curse to death, like I always think like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you sitting here and you talking bad about them, or you're
mm-hmm.
Saying like, man, they ain't, they're stupid, they're this and that and the third or whatever, because they're, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be unbrotherly with the deaf. You know what I'm saying? With somebody who, you know what I'm saying? But basically saying anybody who has a disability, anybody who's in any way disabled, or like not the same as everyone else, you shouldn't look at them and treat them any differently than a regular brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, so cursing to death, like I said, you can't put no curse on
right,
it, but I think like Matter of fact, let's get that in the Bible dictionary if we could, man. See if curse is in there. Get the full out definition. You know what I'm saying? Like we deal with curses in Israel. You know what I'm saying? This definition should make it clear because what I just said didn't make it clear. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't look like it's in the Bible dictionary.
So let's think like a punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what our curses are. Right? Like it's not like
Slice.
Here's my Bible dictionary. That ain't a new one. I'm gonna get the big joint.
Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, page 120. The reverse of the blessed. The reverse of to bless. On the human level, to wish harm or catastrophe on the divine, to impose judgment. The cursing of one's parents is sternly prohibited by Mosaic regulations. Christ commanded those who would be his disciples to bless and curse not. Luke 6 and 28. When Peter, at Christ's trial, denied that he knew him, he invited a curse upon himself.
What's the curse?
Him lying and not, standing up for his brother. Oh, okay. What's the curse? Oh, okay. I got you. Because the curse came from what he did. So,
Will be an easy word for the curse.
Punishment.
Yeah, it's just a punishment.
Judgment.
What was you reading right there? You know what I'm saying? It's the opposite of a blessing.
Right.
All right. So the blessing is you'll be the head and not the tail.
Right.
The curse will be you'll be the tail. Right. And not the head. You'll be, you'll have to borrow and you'll never lend. That's the curse, right? So now you cursing or like passing judgment on the deaf because they're disabled by you saying, like, oh, man, he ain't nothing, man. He this, that, and the third. He's stupid. He this, that, and the third. Like that's cursing him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a curse word. You cuss somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't never gonna be shit. Drop dead and die. Damn, nigga, you can't make these things happen to him, but you're down in your brother. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically what this is talking about. Like it's like a punishment. Like you're wishing ill on your brother or your sister. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the cursing is. Like you can't necessarily put it on me. You could do that, and that would be just flat out evil. But you know what I'm saying? The things that you're saying, like, man, Lord be with you. You know what I'm saying? That's blessing. A brother, like, man, listen, no problem, man. The Lord be with you on that, man. Whatever. That's different. You know what I'm saying? And man, F you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's cussing them out. You know what I'm saying? Like you hope something bad happens to them. Like, you know what I mean? All right, keep going.
Come on. This passage is often misunderstood by Western readers. Paul represents the curse of the law as borne by Christ upon the cross for the believer.
You can stop there. Does it give me any more definition?
Lies.
So you can go back to the scriptures.
Come on.
Because we're about to get into some deep Christianity right there.
Leviticus 19 and 15. And 14. Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind, but shall fear thy God. I am the Most High.
That's how you fear the Lord, man, by treating your brother and sister correctly, man. By not putting no stumbling block in the brother's way, man, the blind or the deaf. You know what I'm saying? By not cursing them, by not looking down on them, by not passing judgment on them because of some disability or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever shorts anybody might have as a brother and a sister, you know what I'm saying? You should fear the Most High. You should be afraid to say that, man. Somebody just said something to me yesterday. I believe it was yesterday or today. And I was like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Don't say another word. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what you say can affect you. You know what I'm saying? What you say about another brother or sister, like, I'd be afraid to say it. You know what I'm saying? That's basically exactly what I said. Like, you ought to be afraid to say certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, be very careful, because these are the sons and daughters of Zion. You know what I'm saying? You should fear the Most High. You know what I'm saying? If anything, then I remember my mom used to say it all the time. You know what I'm saying? She might see somebody. She might see somebody that you would laugh at or something or whatever. And she'd be like, bless his heart.
That made it worse.
No, but that was better.
Right.
Than what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She put the blessing on him and not a curse. Like, bless his heart. Whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom crazy, man. My grandmother used to do it too, man. But like, that's better. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of saying some, see, that's niggas for you. I can't stand niggas. You know what I'm saying? Man, bless his heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord be with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's better. If you fear the Most High, like that guy you said, Yahweh told the disciples, man, bless and don't curse. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be passing judgment, man. Like, everybody's still here. You know what I'm saying? They have a chance to change their life. They have a chance to get better. They have a chance to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see these fake Israelite groups, and they always talking about you part of the 2/3 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be put to death. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you can't just This brother has he's still breathing. He has another second.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If he got another second, he got the opportunity, man. Why don't you teach him? Why don't you bless the brother? You know what I'm saying? How wish I gave that cat on his deathbed, damn near literally.
Right.
That cat was about to die right next to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he had the chance on that day, man, because he was sincere. He wanted to change his life, man. So, man, bless and don't curse, man. You know what I'm saying? If you fear the Most High and you claim you love the Most High, then you got to love your brothers and sisters. All right?
Yes, sir. Leviticus 19:15. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor.
Read that again.
Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. But in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor.
Right, like, it don't matter, man. Rich or poor. Right. Righteousness is righteousness. Justice is justice. Period. You know what I'm saying? I can't be looking at you and feel sorry for you because you poor and you doing something that's wrong against the Most High. Like, right judgment is right judgment. You know what I'm saying? I can't be looking at you because you rich and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, right judgment is right judgment, man. That's the Most High. What verse you at?
That was verse 15, sir. Chapter 19 and 15.
That's real brotherhood, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be, you know what I'm saying? If you really love your people, you cannot suffer sin upon your brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, you cannot allow him to sin.
Right.
In any wise, you are to rebuke or correct your brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn who it is, man. That's real love. That's real brotherhood. That's how we keep the laws. You know what I'm saying? Serve the Most High. Okay, read on.
Verse 16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people.
This is the law, man. Why? What's a talebearer?
If I may, sir, there's somebody who goes around just telling, what can I say, spreading like rumors or whatever.
Right. Like, they bear tales.
Right.
They carry tales or stories.
Right.
You understand? Like, that's what they do. You're a talebearer. You are carrying a bunch of stories around with your girl. Did I tell you?
Wow.
Man,
that sounds so
You want some tea? I got some tea.
Right.
I'm about to spill it.
Right. God.
You know what I'm saying? That you should not go around like that. Why? Because like the brother is saying, like they're rumors, they're stories. You know what I'm saying? This is not, you know what I'm saying? It's not how the Lord intended for us to be brothers and sisters, man. You going around telling everybody's business and this, that, and the third, and you only got half the story 9 times out or 10 times out of 10, really. Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have the whole story, but you carrying around a tale that one half of somebody told you, man, listen, we are not to do that in Israel, man. That's the law. You know what I'm saying? You sisters out here spreading rumors and telling tales that some other sister done told you and this, that, and the third, man, you ought to shut them broads down. You understand? Every time somebody come to you with some story, with some tale, you understand? You should shut it down so you don't have to be a part of it, because now you about to be carried in. You can't help it. You got to spill it. Once you get it, you got to let it go. I got to tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's how it usually is. And that's why you shut it down, man. Like, you don't even be a part of it because it's unbrotherly, man. It's unsisterly, man. It's ungodly. You understand? Like, that's the whole point of it, man. These laws are so that we can be brothers, so that sisters don't walk around having problems with other sisters. They ain't gonna say nothing about it. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. We just gonna keep it over. Hey, girl. Yeah, all right. Or there's some brother, you know what I'm saying, with some animosity, some beef with some brother, you know what I'm saying? He looking at him sideways, you know what I'm saying, like some bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like you over here looking sideways instead of going to your brother, man, you know what I'm saying, and letting him know and squashing it and letting it be done, man, you know what I'm saying, hearing the conclusion of the matter. So you shall not do that. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you can't be nobody spread no rumors. You can't be Wendy Williams. You can't be, who else, man? Give me another one.
Oh, man. Boy, that's the one I was just thinking about, Wendy Williams, but oh, shoot.
Who else we have in the team? Usually faggot, but
the girl on the yeah, what's her name? I don't. Angela Yee.
Angela Yee. Yeah, she got the T, no?
I think so. That's what they call it.
Oh, no, there's another one that's got the T.
Oh,
something with the T.
Oh, that's the darn gay guy over there with Ricky Smiley. Gary.
Yeah. Gary. Gary.
Right.
But yeah, with the T. Gary with the T, that's how I used to say, right? Gary with the T, Angela Yee with the dirt. Rumor report. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are talebearers. I don't think she's a tribe, but yeah, though. But these are talebearers, man. Let Angela Yee be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sisters, you brothers, it's a shame if I'm actually talking to a brother right now. If you're a brother, you need to leave homosexuality alone first. If you're a brother out here spilling the tea, leave homosexuality alone first, and then stop being a damn talebearer, man. God damn. All right, keep going.
Verse 6, Leviticus 19:16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Most High. Thou shalt not hate thy neighbor in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Oh, that's where we was at. Okay, thou shalt not hate thy neighbor in thy heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, meaning this, man, your brother, your sister, you can't have no sideways look to them. You can't be over here with some beef and, you know what I'm saying, you hate them in your heart, like secretly wishing something bad would happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Or this and that and the third, like, to stand against the blood of your brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, meaning, like, you would let something happen to them.
Right.
You understand? Like somebody who would, you know, like, I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because you mad, because you hurt, because you bitter behind. That's not how we move. That's not how we roll, man. If anybody has that, man, I suggest you call me directly after class. If there's anybody, man, be honest with yourself. If I could, some of that grape juice.
It's in the freezer to Jay.
I suggest you get with me directly after class, man. And listen, let's get this thing handled, man. It's never too late, man. You still breathing. You understand? You know, like that's, you know, but tomorrow ain't promised to none of us. So, I mean, it behooves you to get it right now. All right. So Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. You know what I'm saying? Thou shalt in any wise rebuke him. So in other words, you can't allow your brother to do something wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like I hear this from women most of the time, like, I just want to vent. I just want to get it off my chest. You know what I'm saying? And then just leave it. Don't say nothing else after that. I cannot suffer. If you telling me something wrong, I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I cannot allow you to be wrong, to do something that's wrong. I'm going to in any wise correct you. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, because that's love. That's brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do that, then you don't love that person. You just want to hear them. You are standing against them. You are waiting for something bad to happen. You know they sound off. Whoo! Yeah. And you're going to let it happen? Bro, you don't love your brother, man. You do not love your sister, man, if you would allow that to happen. So, you know what I'm saying? Thou shalt not hate thy brother. This is very heavy. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you would allow somebody to do something that's wrong, you hate them. Right. You know what I'm saying? These laws are about brotherhood. It's about showing love to one another. So if you won't correct them, then you hate them. And if you suffer, if you allow sin on them, then you hate them. And thou shalt in any wise, in any situation, correct them. All right. This is real brotherhood. Okay. This is teaching them to keep the laws. All right. Give me was there any more? A
little bit, sir.
Okay.
Come. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Read that again.
Come. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
This is a rough one right here. Thou shalt not avenge. This is rough here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can defend, but you can't avenge. You understand what it is? There's a difference. Like, you can defend yourself against a brother or a sister, but you can't avenge. Like, you can't turn around. Somebody did something, man. Like it was an accident. Somebody hit, got into a car accident, and your mother passed away, or your father, or somebody passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know in the law, there was a place. What do they call that place?
Refuge, city of refuge.
Where you would run. Because even though it was an accident, to keep brotherhood strong, to keep this brother from doing something that was unlawful because of the heat of his anger and all of that, and his loss and mourning and all of that, you would go to a place of refuge, man, so that this brother could have time to cool off. You know what I'm saying? Because in the heat of the moment, you know what I'm saying, you might do that. And that's why I said this is a rough one, because we are emotional. You know what I'm saying? We have emotions. Like, we move like that sometimes, man. But once you get to a level, as you get stronger, as you know what I'm saying, get to this point where you'll be able to rule one day, you know what I'm saying, you have some type of discipline, some type of, like, decorum about yourself, to where you carry yourself like a prince now. You carry yourself like a princess, and not as some commoner or some, thug or peasant or whatever it is, man. We are royal people, man. You understand? And we have to learn to be that. That's what the Lord is showing us, man. Right. How else can you have a strong nation? You'll have, like that article you just read, a big ass brawl. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody getting shot, and you're just killing every damn body because of your emotions, right? You got to learn how to carry yourself differently, man. And that's the law. You know what I'm saying? And it's very important, man, for our nation, for our families. You know what I'm saying? So read it one more time.
Yes, sir. Leviticus 19 and 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You should not avenge or anything amongst your people, man. Your people are special. They are set apart. They are holy. They are untouchable. You understand? You cannot avenge yourself or bear a grudge. You understand? Like, it has to be squad. It has to be. That's why I said, y'all better call me directly after class if there's anything. Let's get it right. You understand? Like, you can't bear a grudge against no brother, against no sister. You know what I mean? You are to love your brother as you love yourself, man. Same thing that you would want, you know what I mean? Like, you should want that for your brother, man, genuinely, wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to love your brother as you love yourself, man. So Please.
Yes, sir. So like when it's saying, thou shalt not avenge nor bear a grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. So like the example you gave, like, you know, a brother, you know, like they get in an accident, two brothers working or something, and, you know, somehow, you know, one brother, he slipped, he let something happen. Now this brother fall and die or whatever. Is there like, then do you like go to a counselor or something and get like some kind of some kind of, you know what I mean, like some kind of payment or something for what happened, or, you know what I mean, for the loss that you encountered, you know what I mean, like, or is it like just you have to, because like I know we've been taught, you know what I mean, like you can't forgive somebody until, you know, some kind of judgment has been, you know.
There is no sin in that, brother.
Okay.
If it's an accident, that's not a sin.
Right.
You understand? Like there's nothing. Yeah, you are supposed to forgive him.
Okay.
Like it was an accident.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like, has some type of retribution.
Right.
Like some like repayment. Like, but okay, I know there is something about. I don't know about in that situation.
Right.
Though.
Okay. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have to check. I don't know about in that situation where it's an accident.
Right.
I can't think of nothing like that. But okay. Even if it wasn't an accident, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if a brother it wasn't an accident. Let's say if a brother did something that was wrong with somebody, you know what I'm saying? He did something, you don't go and avenge.
Right.
It's the place of the law, it's the place of the Most High to do that. You don't go and, you know how Esau say, take the law into your own hands. So that's not what you are to do. Like the law is that, listen, brother does this, a sister does that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if your wife goes and cheats on you, that's a sin, punishable by death. But you don't avenge. You don't go and kill her. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the law's job to do it. You know what I'm saying? We are a royal, a civilized, and a disciplined people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not acting off of my emotions and shit all the time like we do here. You know what I'm saying? Like we do as children. You know what I'm saying? Once we get to, you know, a certain, like you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You give place unto the law. You know what I mean? And let that happen. You know what I mean? Because many people have messed up because of their emotion. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been going after the wrong person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas have done a whole lot of things because of their emotion and just, you know what I mean? So, you know, like us being, you know, the children of the Most High, man, the people that are going to rule this earth, there's a certain standard that we have to uphold, you know what I'm saying, that we have to hold ourselves to, you know what I mean? That's what this is talking about. Like you can't avenge you can't avenge yourself. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything, if there needs to be an avenging or revenge, then he does that. You know what I'm saying? As far as with us and our people, untouchable. Right. Keep that in your head. The untouchables, man. As far as these other nations, you see none of this. Ain't talking about nobody else. This is your neighbor, your people, this, that. That's what this is talking about. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like they got.
Nah, what you're saying is so heavy too, because like when we do something to each other, like you're saying, we want to avenge it. But when Esau come and, you know, shoot down one of our brothers, this, that, and the third, now we just got to teach them to love us. We have, you know what I mean? Like we so opposite. We so. You know, yeah, man. We are the tail. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's what we thinking with our goddamn rear ends. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you said it. We the tail, because you know the tail is pointing the other
way. Backwards.
That's us. We pointing. Right. The head is going this way. The tail is pointing that way. That's where the hell niggas is going. We should be going. And it's crazy because like you know that thing Dylan Roof, you know what I'm saying? Now, everybody want to forgive him. Right. Ain't nobody beating the hell out of this cracker. Right. You know what I'm saying? They call the police. They not gonna avenge themselves. They're calling the damn police. Let a nigga. Right. They done beat the tar out that nigga, man.
Tore his whole front door down and kicked, man. He'd have been done. You know what I mean? And like here's like what you're saying, sir. Like we want to forgive, but when a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian do something to another nation, they want judgment. You know what I mean? There's no forgiveness. Donald Trump, we had the them black boys who they said raped that girl, they wasn't even the ones. But Donald Trump wanted them to die right away. You know what I mean?
What girl?
This was back in the 80s, I think. It was in New York. Esau, one of his women got raped in the they call it the what's the big park over there? What's the name of the big park over there?
Let's talk about.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The something rapist or something like that.
What is that park, man? So you can tell we from the South. Everybody else, I know on the couch
that big old park. Yeah, I don't know, man. What's the name of that park?
What's the name of that park? The only thing keeps coming to mind is Times Square. Central Park.
Yeah,
that's too generic. That's why we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing like John Prince. Right. Central Park. What is that?
So kind of like they want us. They demand justice, on us. You know what I mean? But us, we so destroyed. So it's just it's heartbreaking.
Definitely is, man. This is why we need this, man. Like today, I give you a new law. Love your brother. Can you please love your brother? Man? Listen, don't go running after your. Just let man. Listen, call the police, man. Do something, man. Like don't go and shoot up his whole family. Right. Don't go shoot his little girl and his mama. They ain't had nothing. Still, nigga. Right. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm gonna show him. Stupid. You know what I'm saying? And now, like this is, like I don't know. But it seems too easy for me. I've been in the truth for a while, you know what I'm saying? But it just seems too easy. Like, how did we miss this? Right. And how in the world did we not get it? You know what I'm saying? How did we not see it? But here it is, y'all. This is why we had this class every week. You know what I'm saying? Because it's as simple as it might seem, we don't know. It's something brand new to us, man. There's brothers and sisters in here right now. His brothers and sisters that are coming in here next week or next year, and this will be brand new. It'll be brand new to them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we do it, man, because, like the babes could get this, man. But here we are, grown as hell, and we don't know how to, carry ourselves like men and women. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Verse 19. You should kill. I'll slack you. At the end of verse 18. But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thy love thyself. I am the Most High. Ye shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind.
Okay, yeah, so you can stop there. What verse is that?
That's verse 19.
Okay, yeah, you can stop right there. All right, so again, man, these laws, of course, are very important. We know that coming into the truth, man, but understand this, that every one of these laws teach us how to be a family, teach us how to be a nation, man, even without having our own nation. Being on the bottom, living in the slums, we still can be a great people, man, a great nation, man, in the ghetto. Right. On the reservation, man, we could be a great nation, man, a nation that takes care of one another, man. Things is about to get tight and hard. I ain't even say about to. Yeah. Shit is tough. It is tight right now. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is going up. You know what I'm saying? Everything except for your pay rate. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is tighter, it's harder. You know what I'm saying? And before long, you know what I'm saying? The way that we knew it, it ain't gonna exist no more, man. We're gonna have to, take hold on something that would sustain us without the red and whites coming by. You know what I'm saying? Like we need the Isupk, we're going to be our own damn police force. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be our own military. We make sure that brothers and sisters are taken care of, man. You know what I'm saying? We make sure that we treat each other the way that we are supposed to be treated. You know what I'm saying? That nobody is, above or beyond righteousness or justice. You know what I mean? So, that is real brotherhood. That's, man, I'm thankful to know y'all brothers, man, y'all sisters in here, man, for that, man. So, you can drop that. Did y'all have something y'all wanted to add? Scriptures or anything?
Yeah, I was just looking for one. So what you said was so heavy because, like you said, even in the ghetto, this, that, and the third, we have to abide by these laws. And I know there's a scripture that say, I give you these laws to whatever land thou go to possess it. And you got to keep them. You know what I mean? So even if we living in the ghetto, like you're saying, we still got to keep these laws.
Okay, so like That's saying where we go to possess it.
Okay.
So let's talk about when we in rule shit.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, we're in the ghetto. We don't possess a damn thing.
Okay. What's up?
But you know what I'm saying? So throughout your generations would be a better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That you are to do this throughout your generations, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be, you know, the preserve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We go to possess it. That's what they were given to us for, in order to rule. In order to the land that we go to possess it, meaning the promised land that was promised unto Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to take these laws that we were being given in the wilderness and rule that land that we possessed with them. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to deal with each other this way, man. We effed it up, straight up. So, you ready for that? You had something? Let's see what we got on here. Nobody got any questions online? Y'all got any comments? Nobody wanted to jump in the stream? I see. Nobody on here. Big up to Chance and young man Mario, Princess Raiha, Shia Ra, Princess Shia Ra, Debarawa. No. All right. What you got?
Shit, trying to get it so
It would be
throughout your generations.
Mm-hmm. It's in 20 weeks somewhere. 30. No sweat. In the meantime, let me see. Let me get let's get Galatians, man. Let's go to the New Testament with it. Let me get Galatians chapter 6.
Come on.
All right. So, the law, man. The law is treat your brother. That's that one. It says, man, all the laws are contained in this. Man, that's a good one, man. Get that one.
Start at verse 1, looks like. Galatians chapter 6.
Mm-hmm.
Come.
Matter of fact. Yeah, go ahead.
Come. The book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 1. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such one in the spirit of meekness.
And like, listen, man, we have to be perfect, even as the Most High is perfect, man. But it doesn't mean that we don't make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Meaning this, being perfect is keeping all the law. You know what I'm saying? Keep the law. The law makes provision for when you mess up. We're reading it right now. You know what I'm saying? Read it again.
Come. Galatians chapter 6 and verse 1. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault,
meaning you in the truth. You know what I'm saying? And you mess up, right? Some way or another. I don't know. Take your pick. Go ahead.
Come. Ye which are spiritual, restore such in one. So like restore such in one in the spirit of meekness.
Right, man. Like, listen, man. We're gonna build that brother back up, man. We're gonna build that sister back up. You know what I'm saying? They are taking in the fault. You know what I'm saying? They made a mistake. They messed up. You know what I'm saying? Those of you that are spiritual, restore that brother in the spirit of meekness, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to, treat this brother or sister as if they did the worst thing in the world and you can't believe you did this. Those of us that are spiritual, we're going to raise them back up in the spirit of meekness. Like, listen, brother, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no sweat, man. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Next time, come with me, man. I got a way that you can deal with that or whatever, man. Don't even worry about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. at the end of the day, man, the whole point is that if I mess up, this is part of the law. You know what I'm saying? This is how I do it, man. I be a brother or a sister unto my brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole point of it, man. Like this is the law. Restore them. You know what I'm saying? Like get them back right, get them back strong. You know what I'm saying? Get them back, you know, where they supposed to be at. You know, that's the point. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted.
Read it one more time.
Come.
Is it considering?
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Considering thyself.
Right. Like treat this brother or sister as yourself. You should love your neighbor as you love yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you would want somebody to do that for you, right? You know what I'm saying? Considering yourself. Go ahead.
Lest thou also be tempted.
Man, because you can go through the same thing, man. The same thing can happen to you, you know? So at the end of the day, man, like you got to restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, man, in the spirit of brotherhood, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the law. You know what I'm saying? Considering yourself, you know, like being perfect is keeping the law. If I do something wrong, listen, I'm going to restore what I owe or what I need to pay or whatever the case may be. I'm going to pay a fine. I'm going to pay a price. I'm going to do whatever the hell it is I need to do to show, you know, my remorse and this and that and the third. It's the same thing you do in court. It's the same thing you do in Esau's kingdom, right? You commit a crime, you speeding, you go to court, you pay this fine. Cool, all right, no problem. Just don't do it again now. All right, I'm gonna go back to driving, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's the same thing, man. Restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering yourself, man, because it could be you. You know what I mean? So, go ahead.
Come. Verse 2. Bear ye one another's burdens.
Read it again.
Bear ye one another's burdens.
And this is what we was taught by Commander General Yohana, man. You know what I'm saying? That when I first came into the truth, he told me that I tell every other brother that comes in after me, man, that your problems are no longer your own. You know what I'm saying? Because of this brotherhood, because of the law. You understand? Like every law was made for us to do this, man. That we bear one another's burdens. The things that are heavy for you, I'm gonna help you carry it. I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because what the hell else is the point? Like the Lord don't need you to do nothing for him. You want to serve the Most High, you want to keep his laws, well, you better treat your brother as yourself, man. You understand? You better love the Most High with all your heart. And the only way you can do that is by treating your brother as yourself. You know what I'm saying? Bearing his burdens, man, restoring him when he gets jammed up. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know, avenging yourself, not holding a grudge, not all the different things we just read already. You understand? Like this is part of the law. You know what I mean? So keep going.
Yes,
read it from that part one more time.
Yes, sir. Galatians chapter 6 and verse 2. Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ.
And so what?
Fulfill the law of Christ.
Christ said it himself, man. I came not to destroy the law, but to fulfill it. You know what I'm saying? That's what Christ came to do. Christ came and kept the law. He was a brother unto us, man. He gave his life for his brothers. You know what I'm saying? He taught his brothers. He corrected his brothers, man. You know? Hell, Peter denied him 3 times, man. He restored him in the spirit of meekness, man. Everything that we talking about, man, this is the law, you know? So, like I said, if you bear one another's burdens, then you do what?
Come. And so fulfill the law of Christ.
Then you're fulfilling the law of Christ. You're doing the same thing that Christ did for us. Keep going.
Come. For if a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself.
Go ahead.
But let every man prove his own work.
Listen, man, get to work, brothers. You understand? Like, if you think that you something special, if you think that you're not, you just lying to yourself because nobody else believe that bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Get to work, man. Make sure, you know what I'm saying? Make, you know, what does it say? Make your election sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a man is known by his works. That's what this is, man. Like, you're gonna have to do some work, man, and let somebody else tell your story, man.
Right.
Let somebody else sing your praises, man. You know what I'm saying? And the only way they're going to do that, listen, we all give props to Commander General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because of the work that he did, because of the brother that he is. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because he taught us how to be brothers. Right. And when I mess up, he corrects me and restores me in the spirit of meekness. You understand? Like, that's just like who. He ain't got to sing no praise. You know what I'm saying? Who's not going to say, right. You know what I'm saying? No, this is a hell of a brother right here, man. You know what I'm saying? I look at the brothers that I've met since I've been in the truth, the sisters that I've met, that I've raised up, you know what I'm saying? That came from different zones or wherever else, man. And it's like, you know, a proud big brother, man. Like, I sing the praises of y'all all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the men over me, and I sing the praises all the time of another man. You ain't got to say nothing if you're doing some work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to say a damn thing about what you do, because everybody else see it. You know, keep going.
Come. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoiced in himself alone, and not in another.
What verse? That was verse 4. So I'll give verse 5.
Come. Verse 5. For every man shall bear his own burden. Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things.
Right. So yeah, the whole point of this is, man, like, you know, counsel this brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Restore him in the spirit of meekness. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's just giving him wise counsel. It's like showing him the ropes. Like, okay, this is what you're gonna do. You know, next time rock with me, is that and the third, because it could be you. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, all these laws. Like, somebody, I dare somebody to give me a law that has nothing to do with brotherhood. I dare you. I bet I'll show you. I got one.
Yes, sir.
Any laws that don't have nothing to do with brotherhood?
So I can't. No, I couldn't do that.
Gotta be one. Gotta be one out there. I gotta be wrong. I got to be wrong. There's no way I can be right. No way. Give me a law that ain't got nothing to do with brotherhood. I'm gonna make it have to do with brotherhood. Well, you see, brother, you just don't get it. All right. See, that's good. You got some more. You got some more growing to do. But okay. So where am I going? Give me Galatians 5. How much time I got? 17. No, I don't want Galatians 5 yet. Give me this Luke 17.
Luke 17.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so there's some laws, man. You know what I'm saying? These are laws on how to deal with your family, man. How to deal as an Israelite, as a, you know, one of the chosen people, man. These are the laws y'all gave me today, man. Y'all got any questions about any other laws? Please feel free. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody chiming in today. Everybody in here is Bible scholars, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I make sure, you know, y'all let your house shine know. And I did my thing. Y'all don't have no questions. I did my thing out here in Florida.
Ain't nobody got no questions on something.
That's all I ask, bro. If that's the case, make sure.
I have a question.
All right, come on with it. Make sure. Even though you got a question, make sure you let your house y'all know too.
My question is there anywhere in the Bible where it says that you have to trust a brother after he's like, you know how it says, like, if my brother, how often should I forgive my brother Is there any scripture that go with that says you have to trust them after that?
I think that's where I was going. Ain't that what this scripture is?
What did you say? Luke chapter 17.
I think that's what that is. I thought that's where I was going. Okay, you said, even though I have to forgive him, is there anything saying that I have to trust him? Okay, when you say that I have to trust him, okay, I don't know if you want to elaborate. If not, I'll just answer the way I get it.
Okay. So, like, if the brother offends you or sins against you, and you forgive, like he says that he's sorry, you know what I'm saying? He apologizes and you forgive him, but it's like now since he did that thing, it's like you always gonna remember it. Like, you know, he did that thing, so I gotta watch out. Like, I can't just, you know, like for instance, I can't leave with my wife, man. I can't leave with my kids because I don't trust him because of what he did.
What the hell did he do?
Nah, this is hypothetical, but it's based on something that happened.
Well, when you said I couldn't trust him with my wife and my kids, like, okay, because you know, like, there are certain things that, like, okay, yeah, I wouldn't, if a brother tried to molest my child or something, or no, I ain't trusting that nigga around my kids, not never again. Like, I'll never be around him ever, you know, but that's why there were certain things that you would die for. Mm-hmm. You understand? Like, there were certain things that you would die for, but everything else, like if my wife went and slept with another man, okay, Yahushua came, I guess I gotta forgive her. Well, I'm not, nigga, like, no, and the nigga who, no, they both, no, nigga, they're supposed to be dead. You know what I'm saying? Now, me forgiving them just means that I would treat them like a brother or sister, not like okay, meaning like, okay. No, there's no, just to answer your question. There's nothing that's saying that I have to trust them again to do anything. But is that what this scripture is talking about? Because I can explain it while we go through the scripture. What is this?
This is just saying, don't offend your brother. It'd be better like a millstone be cast around. Defend one of the least of these little ones.
Give me verse 3. What does verse 3 say?
Take heed to yourself. Okay. Luke chapter 17.
You gotta keep going sometimes.
Verse 3.
No, verse 1 does not say that. This is it though, right?
Come.
Okay, so let's start. Do you need to go up?
Yeah, it'd be better if we did it. Verse 1. Come on. Luke chapter 17, verse 1. Then said he unto the disciples, it is impossible, but that offenses will come.
It's impossible, brother. Like, we are all individuals. We're human beings. We have different personalities. We have different likes, dislikes, whatever the case may be. It's impossible, except that offenses will come. Like, it's going to be that way. This is why we have this law. You know what I'm saying? So that we know how to deal with every damn situation that ever arises. We know how to do. Don't avenge your brother. Don't do this. Vengeance is mine. The offenses are going to come. There's no getting around that. Period. Keep going.
Come. But woe unto him through whom they come.
Right. Now, if there is an offense, then, man, Lord be with you, man. Destruction is going to come on who's bringing these offenses. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, it's not saying that if I offend somebody that I'm going to be destroyed, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that. But if that's all you're doing is bringing offenses, you're not, you know, being a brother, you're not following these laws, you're not being perfect in it, you know what I'm saying? You're not genuine in what the hell it is you're saying. Like, okay, Salaki, you know what I'm saying? But then turn right back around, do the same thing over and over again, which is what we're going to get to. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, destruction is going to be right there waiting for you, man. You're going to get, you know what I mean? Like, but that's the Lord. Like, the woe don't come from you.
Right.
It's from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So even if I did trust a brother, even I don't want to jump the gun, but even if I did, I forgive the brother. You know what I'm saying? And he do this 70 times, 7 times in one day. I forgive him. Meaning what? What does it mean when you say, okay, I forgive you, brother? Like from your seat, from your position, like what does it mean when you're saying, okay, brother, I forgive you? Salaki, all right, brother.
Yes. You gonna forget that it happened, and you're not letting it come between you and your brother.
Okay. So you forgive what he did, and you're not letting it come between you and the brother.
Right.
Give me a little bit more then.
Okay.
Because you just asked about trust. So wouldn't that come, you don't want to trust the nigga now? Isn't that coming between, isn't what he did coming in between you and the brother? Just asking.
Okay, I don't think it would come between y'all as far as.
You say y'all. It wasn't just me. I thought, sometimes I'd be crazy. I heard it too. There's something to me. Why you did me? You ain't me. I didn't say this. You said that. You keep that over there.
So I said us, I wouldn't think. I wouldn't say it comes between us as so much as just like you're more cautious. I would think. Like you like, okay, for instance, you might still go somewhere with him, but you got like 10 backup plans on what to do in case he try to repeat what he did.
Okay, all right. So you did forgive him. There's nothing between y'all. You just watching a little bit. So that trust that you're talking about is you're saying, are you wrong for having 10 backup plans?
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay. So just to answer the question, no, you wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? That is wise. All right. Like any brother, anything, I forgive a brother, but if it's something like, yeah, I'm going to be watching, like you said, maybe I wouldn't leave him around, some money or my wife or my kids or some liquor or something. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I wouldn't leave him around, but I forgave him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still watching, like, how the scripture says, know them that labor among you, right? Like I should know the brother, and I know this is his weakness. This is the demon that he deals with. And I'm gonna be there to bear his burdens. I'm gonna be there to fight for this brother. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not me and the brother fighting each other, precept.
Our warfare is not spiritual, it's not carnal.
Right, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, right? Like it's not him. I'm not fighting him. This is my brother. I'm gonna look out for him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna die for him, and that's real. Like it's not like I feel some type of way and I'm holding a grudge from what he did before. You know what I'm saying? I know he struggles with this, so. Next time you come around and be watching, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure, okay, if I see him getting hit, we're gonna stop it right there. Like, yo, brother, you understand? Why don't we kind of check this out for me? You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of different plans. The last time I told him just to come on, and he didn't listen. Right. We ended up in that other. So I got another plan for him. You know what I'm saying? And one of these fine sisters in the school just, hey, Salakia, sir. Officer Itazar wants to see you real quick. If you don't mind, just follow me. Shit, I sure will. Like, I don't know. You said 10 backup plans. Let's just give you one. You know what I'm saying? You got to be wise out here, man. It's harmless as a dove and thing. So, go ahead and read.
The book of Luke, chapter 17 and verse 2. It were better for him that a millstone were hang about his neck and he cast into the sea.
Right, like if a brother just keep, just offending, you know what I'm saying? That's just what he do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not really sorry. This is just what he does. Like, I've seen this a bunch of times with brothers, man, and with sisters. Sisters do it too. Like they, they claim they in the school or whatever, but they just always about some mess. You know what I'm saying? It's always about some dumb stuff, and then like you never see a real change. You never see that they appreciate the love and the forgiveness and the mercy and the support that they get. You know what I'm saying? They just continue doing the same thing, man. Woe is unto you. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High is going to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And it would be better if you took a millstone, a big old heavy boulder, and tied it around your neck and jumped in the ocean. Well, it's better if you did that, because the destruction that's coming unto you from the Most High is way worse. Go ahead.
And he cast into the sea. Then that he shall offend one of these little ones. Mm-hmm. Take heed to yourselves. If thy brother transgress against thee, rebuke him. And if he repent, forgive him.
Read that one more time.
Come.
Right after the cast into the sea part.
Come. That he shall offend one of these little ones.
Go a little bit above it. Hey, chill out, guys. If you don't mind, can you see me one time, please?
Come.
With that limited. Yeah.
17. Luke 17, verse 2. It were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and he cast into the sea, than that he shall offend one of these little ones.
Right, like if that's what you're gonna do, man, you know what I'm saying? It's better if you're not gonna change, if you're not trying to get better, if you don't even want to be restored in the spirit of brotherhood and meekness, man. It's better if you just go kill. No. You know what I mean, though? Like it's better. It would be better than what's going to happen to you, man, because you doing this, you ain't got no remorse to watch. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. Verse 3. Take heed to yourselves. Mm-hmm. If thy brother trespass against thee, rebuke him.
Right, man. Take heed to yourselves, man. Look out for yourselves, man. Listen, if your brother trespass against you, then correct him. I'm not going to hate him. Let's get the brother right. Let's restore him in the spirit of meekness, right? Let's do that. Let's counsel him. Let's get him some counsel. Let's get him some help. Let's do whatever the hell we need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's the law. Keep going.
Come. Take heed to yourself. If thy brother trespass against thee, rebuke him. Mm-hmm. And if he repent, forgive him.
And if he what?
Repent.
If he what?
Repent.
This is the difference between the first part that you read about woe to him through whom offenses come. Like this cat is not repentant. He just keeps doing it over, and he's not really sorry. He's not remorseful. He's not none of those things. You know what I'm saying? Even if he did it 70 times in one day and was remorseful and repented every time, like, man, I need some help.
You can always
tell. Counsel, brother, like some block. I'm not doing this on. I don't even know how it's happening. Right. I'm gonna feel the type of way. I'm gonna feel. I feel you, brother. You know what I'm saying? No sweat. Like how the brother was saying. I'm gonna have like 10 different plans for you. Right. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Next time, man, just call me, man. Don't. You know what I mean? Like that's somebody who's repentant. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody who is remorseful. You know what I'm saying? But certain people ain't. They just. Salaki. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But then you try to give them some help, and they don't want no help. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to listen. They don't want to follow no orders. They don't want to follow the counsel. Done, bro. You just might as well go hang a big rock around your neck because you ignorant. You know what I'm saying? You don't want this help. But if he repents, then what? Forgive him. Then you forgive him, man. You know what I mean? If a brother is sorry, like, look, man, listen, let me pay for that. Let me take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this brother is remorseful. He don't feel like, why I gotta do this? Why I gotta do this? Like, whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do it to get my brother back. I didn't mean to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a thing. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Verse 4. And if he trespass against thee 7 times in a day, and 7.
That's not what it says. 7 times? Oh, we didn't get to the 70 yet? Oh, so like
Verse 4. And if he trespass against thee 7 times in a day, and 7 times in a day turn again to thee, saying, I repent, thou shalt forgive him.
Oh man, this is the precept for Peter. When Peter asked Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? This is a good, well, this is in Luke. This is Yahushua talking though, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is why Peter asked that question. You know, when Peter asked the question, like, if it's how many times do I have to forgive him then?
Right.
7 times?
Right.
Christ took it another level. Like, damn, that's what you got out of that?
Right.
I said 7, not this is why I commended you in Yohana. I remember he always taught us, like, don't look at the number. Like, that's the number. Okay, 7 times. You know, these. Do it again, man. Somebody told me like 7 is the number of completion. You know what I'm saying? You know. Anyway, but no, numbers in the scripture is not like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what Christ proved. You know what I'm saying? Like he was showing Peter. Peter was like, all right, so how many times I gotta forgive this nigga, man? Because he getting on my gut. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm done. You know what I'm saying? How many times I gotta forgive him? 7 times, right? You said 7.
Right.
You remember in Luke,
right.
nigga.
Luke
was there. He know. Luke. You said 7. Yeah, I was trying to tell him, like, you know what I'm saying? I say not to 7 cheese, nigga. Don't take it 70 times 7. Now do that math. You want to count that.
Right.
The nigga ain't even gonna make it to 70 times 7. But the point is, it doesn't matter. If he repent is the part that matters in this, man. Brotherhood is above everything. It's above your feelings. It's above, you know, your pride and whatever the hell else you got going on, man. You understand? It's above what your homeboys say, man, or what your daddy or your uncle got to say about it, or your mama or your cousin or your best friend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood trumps all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't, like, I give my people the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give them as many chances. Why? Precept. Just read it.
You repent.
Yeah, not yeah. But why would I forgive somebody else?
If I may, sir, it's the law.
Yes, that's correct. It's not what I'm talking about. That
because the woe, woe is the destruction is for you if you don't.
For me,
that's for the person that's offended. But
if I may, because like it could be you could do it.
Right.
It could be
Let
you.
it be you.
Yeah.
Like it could be you. Like that's what. Yeah. That's when Yahushua says it to the disciples, teaching them how to pray. Like, how can you expect the Most High to forgive you, and you can't forgive your brother? You know what I'm saying? Like you should. I'm forgiving him. It could be me. A demon might get hold of me, nigga, and I can't. I don't even know what I'm doing. I love you, my nigga. Like I don't know, man. I'm sorry. What do I have to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I do it 7 more times in a day. Listen, out here, brotherhood is absolutely above everything else, man. Why? Because it is the spirit of the law. You claim you love the Most High. You claim you serve Him. You claim you want to keep these laws. You want to be perfect. Then you better be a perfect brother. You better be the best brother on the face of the planet. You better be the best sister that ever lived. You know what I'm saying? And genuine, not no fake, not eye service. What is it? Eye service?
Yeah, eye service.
Not that. But real, like nobody has to know.
Right.
You don't need nobody singing your praises. You do this, you do what you know the Most High call for us to do, man. And that is to build this nation, to raise up the weak. You know what I'm saying? To care for the fatherless. You know what I'm saying? To care for the widows, those that are deaf or blind, those that are this and that and the third. That's our job for our people. You know what I'm saying? That's what these laws is for. So when it says, what it say, 7 to one more time, the 7 times.
Come. So the book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 3. Take heed to yourselves, If thy brother trespass against thee, rebuke him.
Mm-hmm.
And if he repent, forgive him. And if he trespass against thee 7 times in a day, and 7 times in a day turn again to thee, saying, I repent, thou shalt forgive him.
You gotta forgive him, man. That is the law. And this law is so that you and him remain brothers. That you always, you know what I'm saying, look out for him. And that he will be able to do the same for you. That it'll never be a point where you might need that brother one day.
Mm-hmm.
I know you think you special. I know you think something about yourself other than what you are. You understand? But you might need that brother one day. And we always trying to cut people off and cut people out. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Like what the brother said, I just know how I got to deal with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to deal with him in this way. You know what I'm saying? Like this brother is a damn heroin addict.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's still my brother though. Mm-hmm. He's still like your blood brother. Just think about it. This is my blood brother. Like we grew up in the house together. He on heroin. Can't do certain things, but I still love this man. You know what I'm saying? Like I still love this woman. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta deal with them. Well, it's the same thing with every black, so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. Like every one of them, I look at them that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do nothing that's going to enable you to go and get heroin. Nigga. I'm not going to be putting money in your pocket so you can get as high as you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you stole out my house one day, nigga, this, that, and the third. I know the people in my neighborhood, man. I know they stole stuff. I used to leave them.
Shit, come out that stuff.
Just gone.
Right.
Listen, we done lost plenty of stuff here in school because we just trust black people. We love them. We give them the benefit of the doubt. Nigga, they done stole a $500 smoker from us, 2-3 grills. Right. You understand? Like, come on, man. End of the day, anyone, like the nigga that stole it, he come there and get a hot dog with his hunger behind. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is, man. I just won't leave my grill out there. Right. I'm not leaving the smoker out there. But I forgive him. Right. Come get a plate, bro. You hungry? You need something to drink, bro. Listen, you know, you want to come into the school and learn? You got my smoker sitting over there at the house, man. Right. You want to come to class? Come to class, brother. I forgive you. I'm not going to be looking at you sideways, holding no grudge. You know what I'm saying? I would think that you would want to restore the pledge. Right. Do that. But I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that I could pay back my king. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that I could pay your house shot back. You know what I'm saying? I can't give him the grill back, my nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so biggest kid, I'll cut them losses right. I'll cut that one. I ain't got no problem. You know what I'm saying? So if he come in 7 times, repent, man, forgive him 7 times, man. Keep going. Come on.
Luke chapter 17 and 5. And the apostles said unto him, and the apostles said unto the Lord, increase our faith. And the Lord said, if ye had faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye might say unto this.
It's a lot. It's a lot. They said, increase our faith.
Help me with this. Get there.
You said 7 times. Lord Jesus. No white baby Jesus in a manger. Goddamn wrapped in swaddling clothes. Increase my faith. How the hell do you do that? I'm supposed to forgive this Negro? 7 times. He just did it 6 times. How can I do it? Nigga, I need no faith. Somebody pray for me. That's what they saying. That's what's going on right here. These niggas is Christian in the motherfucker. It's like these niggas are so Christian. Like Jesus, please. Blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus. Right now. Increase my faith. Help me, Jesus. Increase my faith. Because I don't think I can do that, Lord. I don't think that's going to be possible. Right? To forgive a nigga 7 times. Must be crazy. This nigga Jesus on that stuff. Nobody should be listening. That's why Judas when he got that bag. Oh my goodness. And he was like, you know what? This nigga tripping. He's really tripping. I I asked him for faith. He didn't give me none. Like, somebody give me something. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's what that is. Like you can't even imagine the type of brotherhood that is, the Most High expects out of us, man. That's why we had to go through what we went through, man. Like what we went through was to show us what you about to go through in America right now. You're gonna find out that brotherhood is the most important thing you can ever get. You know what I'm saying? These law, statutes, and commandments is gonna have us right in the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't see it. They could not get it. They didn't see why that was so important that we treated each other that way. You know what I'm saying? 7 times in a day, if he repent, then you forgive him. Why? Because you might need that brother, man. Right. Shit about to get tight. You think he just needs you. No, you might need him. You might need her. You forgive them, man. You give them another chance, man. Keep going.
Come on. Luke 17:5. It's like it. Come. And the apostle said unto the Lord, increase our faith. And the Lord said, if ye had faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye might say unto this sycamore. Come. Ye might say unto this sycamore tree, be thou plucked up by the root, and be thou planted in the sea.
Stop. Now, what is Christ saying to them? They saying, that's too much. What is Christ saying to them?
Come. Christ is saying, like, if they just believe just a little bit, then they can do miracles, basically.
Well, yeah, that's what it says. But now, give it to me blunt. Like, see what is Christ telling them right now? Like, if you could say it blunt, like what you're saying is right, because it's what it says. Like,
come. Basically, Christ is saying that they don't have no faith.
Thank you.
They don't have no faith.
You don't have no faith. That's all he said. He told like, you ain't got no faith. Increase your faith. You don't need that much.
Right.
You need this little tiny grain of. Have you ever seen a mustard seed?
Okay.
Right. Nigga, you ain't got no faith. I'm talking about increase our faith. You ain't got none. Increase it. Can you get a little bit? If you had a little bit, you could do a whole lot. Nigga, this is what we doing in ISUPK. We moving sycamore trees, man. We making mountains move. You know what I'm saying? And I know Christians would think like they want to tell a tree to get up, which theoretically, I guess you could do it. But isn't there something more important than moving a damn mountain?
Right.
A physical mountain?
Right.
Like, I need my people off drugs.
Right. That's what I was just saying.
That's a mountain. I need my women to stop having abortions. Sycamore trees.
Right. Wow.
If I had faith, if I had a little bit of faith, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that goddamn hard, man. Okay, now I'm gonna take that one step further. Then what is the faith? I'll say it like that. What's the faith? What faith?
Okay.
What faith got in?
Come. The faith is like you believing in your brother, your brother believing in you, that we can rule the fucking earth.
Close, not close enough. That's not true.
Oh,
I can't believe it. I believe in the Most High. I believe that if I keep these laws, statutes, and commandments with my brother,
right,
that I can be an example to him. Like if he watch me do it, like, see, I wish I did that.
Right.
I guess we can do it too, y'all. That's what they were talking about, like increase their faith.
Right.
Well, guess what happened when Yahushua was gone? All of them niggas went out and did exactly what Yahushua did. Said what he said, taught what he taught. That's what they did.
Right.
And raised up schools, and it grew and it grew and it grew. It was the same thing. My faith is that if I just believe what the Most High says, if I believe, listen, Peter wasn't perfect. Luke, all them brothers, they was not perfect.
Right.
But they did what the Most High said. They did what Yahweh said. They kept the sayings of Christ. You know what I'm saying? They did those things, and they raised up men and women. You know what I'm saying? They saved their lives. You know what I'm saying? They moved goddamn mountains, man. Like, I'm one of them. You know, I'm like a damn sycamore tree. Yeah, I'm in the truth. Commander Julian Hanna does crazy things, man. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like some of these sisters in here. Come on, forget it. You know, so like that's what it is. Like it's like, yeah, you could theoretically move a whole tree if you wanted to. If you had a little bit of faith. That's what y'all was telling them. Like y'all ain't got no faith. You know what I'm saying? Like what you need to do is listen to what I'm telling you. That's the faith. Like you following what I'm telling you to do, just do it, nigga. I said forgive them 7 times, do that. If you just do that, the way they were talking is like they couldn't even do it.
Right.
No faith.
Right.
They don't believe nothing he's saying. This nigga's crazy. Crazy. They have none. If you just do it, the hell I'm telling you to do. I'm telling my wife that, man. You just have the faith the size of a mustard seed.
Well, what I'm telling you to do.
Just do it. Just do it. I know you don't believe me. No, you have none. Just do it. Move a mountain. Anyway. Most High in Christ.
With you on that.
You listen.
Go home and try tonight.
Right now. You want to end it? You want to end it now? Let's go.
Go home, find your rib.
Let's go right now.
Right
Go
now.
find your rib right now. Tell me hey, cheer me up. I need to hear that, man. Oh, that's at the end of it. Ain't it? That's at the end of that song. Ain't it? That probably be a white man right now.
You know what the power of DJ.
Yeah. Hit me up, man. Put me on, hook me up on the thing. But okay, so was that the end of that?
Live, sir. Mm-hmm. Luke 17:6. And the Lord said, if ye had faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye might say unto this sycamore tree, be thou plucked up by the root, and be thou planted in the sea, and it should obey you.
Man.
But
your wife is a sycamore tree. If you had some faith, right, you can move it into the ocean and it'll obey you. Wow.
Hey, you giving me strength over here.
What's that crazy? That's what I do. All right. So you can drop that. Let's get I'm gonna get one more before we get up out of here. Give me the Galatians 5. That's the one we'll end it with, man. These laws are very important, man. You know what I'm saying? And all you gotta do is, like I said, man, it's about brotherhood. I know it's hard, you know, for brothers to hear a man over them. It's hard for a sister to hear a man over her. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's hard, man, because you think so highly of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you think so wonderfully of yourself. You know what I'm saying? But here's what you should think highly of this nation. You know what I'm saying? You should think highly of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like you should put that above you, your feelings and all of this, the things that you want. You should want to rule this earth. Like if you're not tired of going to work every day yet, if you're not tired of these gas prices, if you're not tired of, I don't know, whatever else you could imagine, man. You understand? Like I don't know what else to tell you, for real. You know what I mean? Galatians 5, and I believe you could start at 1. I think it could be too wild. Okay. You got it on here. Can I? I sounded like it was on my It sounded like it was on my speaker over here. Why you minimize this class? Yeah, so I want to end it with that. That's my outro right there.
Yeah, this is automatic. Pull it up and then we share the screen.
All right. The book of Galatians, chapter 5 and verse 1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Christ had made us free.
Man, listen, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, better known as the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, We broke every law that the Lord gave us, man. We worshiped every God that was against our God. We married every nation. We, sacrificed everything that was against the Most High. But because of our King Yahweh Shai, because of brotherhood, because of him keeping all the laws, statutes, and commandments, you understand, we have a second chance. We have a chance to get it right. We have a chance to come back and serve our God the way we were supposed to from the jump. All right? So stand fast in that liberty. You are free from being a African and American. You're free from being a Puerto Rican. You're free from being a damn Haitian and a Jamaican and a Guatemalan and a Colombian. You're free from Catholicism and Islam and Christianity. You're free from drug addiction and murder and robbery and all of that. You're free from all of that. You don't have to do that no more. You understand? Like, stand fast on this liberty. Put it away. Keep going.
Come. And be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage.
That's what that was, man. All of those things that I just mentioned was bondage. It's what happened to us because we gave up rulership. We gave up the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You understand? Do not be entangled. Don't be Jada out here. You know what I'm saying? Entangled with with Satan, man. Entangled with Christianity. Entangled with the things that our lust call us to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're free now. You don't have to do it. You're choosing to stay a slave to goddamn crack. Mm-hmm. You want to stay under that. Keep going.
Come. Galatians 5:2. Behold, I, Paul, say unto you, that if ye be circumcised, Christ shall profit you nothing. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised, that he is a debtor to do the whole law.
This is what he was saying. Like, okay, Christians don't understand this. There were brothers that were still in Jerusalem, right? Meaning that they were circumcised. They got circumcised on the 8th day. They felt that they were good. And that these brothers and sisters who have the opportunity to not be Galatians anymore, or not be Ephesians, or not be Romans, or African Americans, or Mexicans anymore, that they were beneath them. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Paul's mission was to go and let the other brothers and sisters know that celebrated Christmas, that got high, that did all these things, that weren't circumcised on the 8th day, that the only difference between you and the brothers that were circumcised on the 8th day in Jerusalem was that they were indebted to keep all the law. Those brothers that were circumcised on the 8th day never celebrated Christmas. Right. They never served Allah. Right. Or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So now you just got to keep the whole law and you good. It wasn't like a bad thing. Like, we always supposed to keep the law. Every one of us. But these brothers was claiming like they were so big and bad, they were so great because they got circumcised on the 8th day. They ain't never celebrated Christmas. They ain't never spoke no other language but Hebrew or whatever. They kept the Passover every year. So what he's saying, read that part. I, Paul, say, read that.
Come. The water, sir. Galatians 5:2. Behold, I, Paul, say unto you, that if ye be circumcised, Christ shall profit you nothing.
Right. If you're circumcised, if you think that you being circumcised is your righteousness, you don't need Christ to save you. You didn't break no laws. You are perfect and wonderful, and you do everything the Lord says. You got circumcised and all that. Christ is not going to do you any good. Christ ain't for you. That's why y'all there talking smack. But these brothers over here, they know they effed up. They know they did this, that their parents did it. They didn't even know. Had I known what I know now, I would have never celebrated Christmas. You kidding me? Please. I didn't know. I need Christ. If you were circumcised and you thinking that's your righteousness and you doing everything right, then good. You don't need Christ. It's not going to do you no good. I know this means nothing to you. What the hell I'm saying right now? Christ will profit you nothing. Go ahead.
Come. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised that he is a debtor to do the whole law.
Mm-hmm.
Christ is become of no effect unto you.
You don't need Christ.
Right.
You just keeping the law. Nigga. I messed up already. I can't get back. I didn't get circumcised on the 8th day, nigga. I'm done. That's it. I celebrated Christmas. I'm done. I slept with another man's wife. I'm done. I whored and I twerked on a pole and whatever. Not me. Paul.
Okay.
Not me. I'm saying.
You sound like
I'm speaking for everybody. Huh? Speaking for everybody.
Oh,
not me. But you're a debtor to do it. You don't need Christ at all. If you keeping the law, you got circumcised on the 8th day, you cool. Good. I say you keep doing what you're doing. It's not a knock to them.
Right.
It's just saying it wasn't for you.
Right.
You didn't need it.
Right.
But these brothers and sisters, they are your brothers and sisters, and they need it. They effed up. Restored them in the spirit of meekness, man. In the spirit of brotherhood, man, we're going to restore them. They're going to get counsel. They're going to learn. They're going to get everything they need. And listen, what circumcised on the 8th day did when I had a kid, he ain't never celebrated Christmas. He ain't never doing this. He ain't never doing that. But why? Because I repented. I'm sorry. I didn't know. And that's what Yahweh is for. That's what Christ is for. He benefits. He profits me. He profits my kids. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Galatians 5:4. Christ is become of no effect unto you. Whosoever of you are justified by the law.
Read it again.
Whosoever of you are justified by the law.
So Paul is telling the brothers and sisters who are still in Jerusalem, not in Galatia, not in Ephesus, not in Philippi, not in Rome, not in. It's another one of them. I said Ephesus.
Oh, okay.
It's Ephesus.
Oh, Ephesus.
That's the name of the place.
Oh, okay.
The people of Ephesus are called Ephesians.
Oh, okay.
People of Philippi are called Philippians.
Oh, okay.
People of Galatia are called Galatians.
Right.
You understand? So all of these brothers and sisters that are spread all over Greece and Rome and Asia Minor, their parents did something different. But those of you that are still in Jerusalem and you claim that you keep all the laws, you're in debt to do that. And that's cool. We was all in debt to do that.
Right.
Some of us effed up.
Right.
Y'all still doing it? Most time Christ is of none effect to you. What's that last part one more time?
Come on. Christ is become of no effect unto you. Whosoever of you are justified by the law.
Whosoever of you are justified by the law. Meaning, because of the law and what the Lord said, and you keeping it,
right,
you're just.
Right.
You are absolutely perfect and right, just like Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is justified by the law.
Right.
Straight up. He ain't do nothing wrong. Circumcised on the 8th day, nigga didn't celebrate no Christmas, no nothing, whatever. Justified by the law. Now, those of you who are like Christ in Jerusalem,
ye are fallen from grace.
You don't need no grace. that's you over here. Right here. Hey, y'all you don't need no grace. You fell from grace.
Right.
Like, what is a nigga that pays his rent every month on time?
Right.
What do you need a grace period for?
Right.
I fell from grace. I don't need no grace. Grace for what?
Right.
I'm justified. I pay the rent on time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need that.
Is this description would make Christians think that they should keep the law or something? Like, because they, like, when you read it, it says they fell from grace. Like, like, you know, do they get in their mind that, like, okay, I can't keep the law because I fell from grace?
Right. Like, yeah, they don't understand. Like, even these brothers and sisters in Jerusalem, they didn't keep all the law. They was just acting like it. They was just acting high-minded. They was like cursing the deaf. You know what I'm saying? Like those of us that had disabilities because of our parents and stuff, they looking down on us like, them niggas over there in Galatia, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like for them, they wasn't keeping it either. But yeah, like Christians use this like that we don't have to keep the law. You know what I'm saying? Like I want grace. Where if you kept the law, what you need grace for? What do I want grace for? Listen, I'm gonna say this from that perspective. Like, what do I want Yahushua for? What do I want Christ for? What do I need Christ for? Right. For what? Right. So, being a Christian, you would never say that. I need Christ. Yes, let me go host some more. Right. Let me get a little bit higher than I am right now. Because listen, pork is delicious and lobster is the other white meat or whatever. That's what they use because they don't understand that. If I did keep all the law, if I was justified by the law, you're right. I don't need Christ. I never needed him. We all needed him. That's what the reality ended up being. Like we all needed him, but they thought that's why Paul is like damn near being sarcastic. Like, those of you that are justified by the law, Christ is not affecting you. Don't even worry about it. Because that's what they was doing. They was worrying about it. They like, why are you over there talking to these cats that have been cast off and they decided to follow some other God? Because you did too in Jerusalem. We all did, but Christians don't understand that. And so, right, like the grace thing is what they think that they need. The grace is that, okay, I can keep being a hoe. I can keep molesting these little boys. You know what I'm saying? And I got Christ sitting right here for grace. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Where that's not what the grace is for. The grace was for when I didn't know. Yeah. And now that I know, I'm gonna stop molesting little boys. I'm gonna stop being a hoe. I'm gonna stop eating this. I'm gonna stop doing this, and I'm gonna stop doing that because now I get a second chance because of Christ to come back. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Galatians 5:5. For we through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness by faith.
For we through the Spirit, what?
Hope for righteousness by faith.
Right. Like you can't be righteous after you already celebrated Christmas. Or slept with another man's wife. Or slept with somebody other than your husband. You understand? But I'm hoping that because I want to repent, I want to apologize for the trespass that I did against my brother, or against my sister, against my wife, against my husband, against the Most High, ultimately. I'm hoping for what?
Come. For righteousness.
I want to be right. I'm hoping for righteousness. I'm hoping that the Lord, because before Yahushua, before Christ, there was no you being righteous. Right. You didn't have a chance to come back. You are a sinner. Straight up. That's why the ones that's in Jerusalem was looking at them like that, because they can't come back. Y'all don't even live over here. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm hoping for righteousness.
Come by faith. For in Yahushua Christ, neither circumcision availeth anything.
Right. Circumcision doesn't mean anything in Yahushua. So what? I didn't get circumcised on the 8th day. I got circumcised. Right. It wasn't on the 8th day. Right. Wasn't no priest that did it. Some gay ass doctor did it. Wasn't the same. But circumcision doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean anything. What does mean something is that I treat my brother and love my brother as myself. You understand? What matters is that I do now keep the Passover and stop celebrating Christmas or Easter. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters. Circumcision doesn't mean so. Circumcision has to be done. I don't even get to do it for myself. Like my parents had to do it. If I can't circumcise myself on the 8th day, I'm fucking infants. I can't do it. So it means nothing that my parents didn't do that.
Right.
I'm a grown man.
Right.
And I get to choose to forsake everybody and anybody, my best friend and my mama and every goddamn body else to serve the Most High, man. To care about my brothers and sisters. And so circumcision, it doesn't do me too much of anything. Keep going.
Yes, sir. For in Yahushua Christ, neither circumcision availeth anything, nor uncircumcision, but faith which worketh by love.
Faith in what?
The law, sir.
Yeah, I just gotta believe that if I do this, if I keep these laws now, even though I broke every goddamn one of them before, I believe that if I change my life and I come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, that is what is going to save me. That's what's going to separate me from being a Galatian or an African American or a Mexican or a Puerto Rican or a Jamaican or a Haitian. It's going to separate me from my mama, from my best friend, from whoever the hell it was before that did me wrong and this, that, and the third. Like, that's the whole point of this, man. These laws are important, man. Like, we become a family in here. We become a family that actually serves the Most High, a family that wants salvation, a family that wants unity, that wants the killing to stop, that wants the, hoeing to stop. We want it. You know what I'm saying? This is what Yahushua gave us the opportunity to get. We got the opportunity now to serve the Most High with our whole hearts, with our whole mind, knowing and fully choosing for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Forget what my mama chose. She chose to be a Catholic. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they didn't circumcise me on the 8th day. They didn't believe in that. They didn't even know that it was Israelites. Doesn't have nothing to do with me. I know it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 7. Ye did run well. Who did hinder you that ye should not obey the truth? This precision, persuasion. Verse 7. Ye did run well. Who did hinder you that ye shall not obey the truth?
You come into the Isupk, man, you did your thing, man. You ran well. You know what I'm saying? It's like running a race. You ran well. Nobody stopped you. Nobody could stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget everybody else, man. Nobody could stop you from your goal, from the finish line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did run well. Who did hinder you? Keep going.
Right, come. This persuasion cometh not of him that calleth. A little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. I have confidence in you through the Lord, that ye will be none otherwise minded. But he that troubleth you shall bear his judgment.
Right, like Paul is encouraging these brothers and sisters that are changing their lives, man. Like, y'all did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? By coming into the truth. Like, nobody who the hell was able to stop you? You know what I'm saying? Well, don't let them stop you now, man. You continue and stand fast in this truth, man, in this faith. You keep what the Most High gave you. You have faith in these laws, statutes, and commandments, and you will end up on top. If you lose faith, if you fail, you know what I'm saying, somewhere in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not who he's talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it said the persuasion, what did it say about the persuasion?
This persuasion cometh not of him that calleth you.
Right. Like, this persuasion cometh not of him that calleth you. Neither this. Like, you being how you are, it's not. Nobody in the world could change your, you know what I mean, like your thought, your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Anybody else, man, your best friend is telling you something different. Your mother, your father is telling you something different. It didn't come from them. You know what I'm saying? Now, you could follow them or you could follow the Most High. You could follow a man of the Lord or you could follow a lieutenant of Satan if you want to. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Paul is encouraging them that, look, everybody else before, they're not your concern no more. You know what I'm saying? You stand fast on this and, you know what I mean, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Love your brother, love your sister as you love yourself, and you're going to get the reward that the Most High promised unto us, man. So, was there any more?
Lies.
A little leaven if the whole lump. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we can go into that. This is basically saying the same thing. A little leaven at the whole lump. That's the people in the world, you know what I'm saying? Or people that might come into the truth that's of the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a little bit of persuasion. Somebody else telling you something, it'll puff up, it'll mess up everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to fight against all these other outside influences. You know what I'm saying? You sisters that have husbands, you're gonna have to fight against a lot. You husbands that have wives, you're gonna have to fight against a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have something to say about the decision you make. Like you brothers, some of you got just one wife, you know what I'm saying? And your mother don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case is. Or you brothers that have two wives, you know what I'm saying? And listen, you sisters might have a husband that your father don't like. You know what I'm saying? He's a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got enough money for you. He don't, you know what I'm saying? He don't look the part. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Here's the point, man. You're going to have to fight the persuasion from everybody else, man. You're going to have to fight that leavening that would have you mess up your whole relationship, mess up your whole family life with your kids and everything else because of somebody else's demons, because of their thoughts, because of their emotions, because of their feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? You keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Have faith in that. You know what I'm saying? Have faith that if you be a wonderful wife, no matter what, you know what I'm saying, that things is going to be to wild. You brothers, you be the husband that you're supposed to be. You be the father and the brother that you're supposed to be, man. You know what I mean? And listen, I could speak from experience, from time. I've never had to worry about a damn thing. Things do not always go your way, but I've never had to worry about nothing. Nothing. It's not even a question, man. Like, you know, having this faith in the Most High and the law, statutes, and commandments is everything, man. So with that, I'm gonna pass it over to the brothers. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wanted to add anything, you know what I mean, bring anything to the table that I left out, I'm with you.
Oh, Colonel Constant, sir, you nailed it. You know what I mean? Like the only thing like if I may, sir, like you were saying about the brothers in Jerusalem who was keeping the law, and then you had the brothers outside of Jerusalem and Rome and Ephesus and all that. We still all went into slavery together. You know what I mean? Like, so if we're not upholding each other and helping each other and trying to build up this nation together, you know what I mean? Like, we can fall together and we're gonna rise together. So you need your brother, you need your sisters. We can't do this. It can't just be you being selfish and trying to do it on your own, sir. You know what I mean? Like the Christian church teach us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't. That's not gonna help. You know, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
You know, and that's the thing too. Like, you're so right, because like that's what we find out, that some people, they don't care about the nation. They care about themselves. T.D. Jakes don't care about the nation. Martin Luther King don't care about the nation. There are some of us who care about the entire nation. So, you know, that's why it happened to us. Like you're saying, we all went into captivity. Right? You know what I'm saying? Those brothers that went into Galatia, they went into captivity first. You get that? Right. Them niggas in Jerusalem was like, because you don't have brotherhood, because you wasn't keeping the laws either. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all ended up there. And so, like, we all got to get out. That was what Paul's mission was. That's what Yahushai's mission was. You know what I'm saying? Is to raise up all of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh saw and proved it in Jerusalem that these niggas wasn't right. That they was off as hell. Like what did he call them? What did he call the priest? Vipers. Call them goddamn snakes, man. That's what we call the white man now. He called his own people vipers. He exposed them before it even came to Paul, before Paul ever even got the mission. Yahweh he was setting the foundation for raising up all of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh did not just die for the niggas living in Jerusalem. He died for all of Israel, man, wherever we were scattered, man, because we already knew from Moses that that's what was going to happen to us, man. You know what I'm saying? That there was going to be somebody that we was going to hear. So all he did was teach us these laws. You want to add something, Pre? All right. So with that, come on.
Yeah, we got the cookout.
Come on, Ray.
Yeah, we have the cookout coming in August 13th. That's not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So definitely get with the camp leader in the zone, and let them know.
Man, this is Slack, if I may.
Yes, sir. Go, Slack.
Just everybody get with me, because I don't know. I haven't heard nothing, but listen, we are accepting donations or dishes. Dishes and donations. Doing dishes and donations. You can, if you're doing dishes, it ranges from everything, food, drinks, utensils, anything that I need to mention in specificity on that.
We might need some seasons.
Okay, so this is what you do. If you're planning on attending August 13th, get with me this between now and next Wednesday. Should be it's not this weekend.
It's not this weekend, sir. It's next weekend.
Okay, so get with me between now and Monday. Next Monday coming up. All right, I want to have everything finalized by Monday. Monday coming up. So if you're gonna get with me, just send me a text of what it is you want to bring or whatever it is, and I'll forward it to the brothers that are heading up the cooking and all of that stuff, the menu and everything. We planning on doing some. What we doing? I talked about the lamb. We're gonna do it. We're gonna smoke a turkey.
I was gonna bring it up Friday.
And yeah, we was planning on getting together Friday. Anybody that's able to get together Friday, that's August the 12th.
Right.
Friday we was gonna do like a little, like family outing type thing with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we ain't even trying to hit the clubs and nothing like that. Nah. We might say that. But like really just like some family. I want to do like a family type outing. I know the kids are starting school that week, so it might be a little tough. But anybody that's able to make it, I was thinking going out Friday night, maybe some bowling or some skating, just some stuff we don't normally get to do anymore because we old as hell. Come on.
Yeah, if I may, bowling will be $12 a person after 5 p.m. That's including shoes in the lane.
That's just per game. Okay, so wait, per person, how many games?
Eat per game, per person per game.
Wait, it can't be $12 per game if it's
right. So
let's get.
So $6 a person per game, $6 for the shoes.
Gotcha. $6 for shoes.
Yeah.
I kick it. The white man is the devil.
We can bring our own shoes.
Nigga, I'm not using your shoes. I'm using socks. I slide just as good in these socks. But no, okay, that's the wild. So you gotta okay. So if we do the bowling, it would be $12 in the dough. And then every game after that would be an additional $6. All right, so $12. Kids too. Kids come in free. What we got?
The list doesn't mention kids prices.
So yeah, let's get on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, by Monday, I want everything finalized. So let's get. Is that a group discount?
That's if you get 20, they can do it. If you get 20 people or more, they can do a group discount, which would be I gotta pull it up.
So those of y'all that like bowling, man, y'all spread the word. Friday, we're gonna probably link up Friday, probably around 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock Friday. And then decide from there what we're gonna do, man. So those of y'all that's able to make it, I know slavery's brothers and sisters don't even getting off till 6. What time did the bowling alley you looking at close? What time they get out of that?
It's 10 or it's Great Acres Bowling.
Don't worry about it. So we're gonna get all that together, like I say, by Monday. By this time Monday, I'm gonna be letting y'all know on Monday's class, all the finalized everything what we're gonna be doing. But like I said, Friday, either bowling or skating. We'll get you the details on skating. Anything else we could possibly do?
Skate is 15 per person.
Skating's 15 per person. Yeah, but you ain't good. You just skate all goddamn night, though.
Skate all night.
I don't want
7 to.
Sounds like too much work.
They got arcade as well. Arcade, food bar.
I think bowling is the move. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me
Then
know.
they got bar bowling alley. So.
Oh, they ain't got, yeah, the bowling alley. Yeah, I know. You get them pictures, all that, but we gonna be in there chilling. Yeah, I think the bowling is the move, man. So we got Friday bowling, Saturday. I'll name the park on Saturday. Y'all just be in West Palm. It's gonna be somewhere down here. I know we was on the one. We good. Anyway, I know. But we'll do that Monday. The cookout is gonna be that Saturday the 13th. Like I say, basketball, volleyball, football, cards, board games, good food, good drink, good music. You know, I'm DJing. It's all old school. If you not 38 and up, you're not gonna feel what I'm playing, and I don't care. Okay, put your AirPods on because that's what's happening. Good to me. You know what I'm saying? So good music. The water park.
Yes, sir.
Basketball. Water park, basketball, volleyball, football. If y'all like the soccer, football, same thing. Shoot. We got everything. We got everything going. We bringing everything out. We're gonna have the tents out. We couldn't get the pavilion, but we gonna make it. We might shut that down too. But it's gonna go down. Get with me if y'all got any like tents or anything like that. We've got 2 of them, right? Come. If y'all got any tents or whatever, that might help us out. Other than that, anything I'm leaving out? Good.
I think that's it, sir.
All right, love y'all, man. Brotherhood is a weapon. Get with y'all next time, man. Friday is Hebrew language class, and then Saturday Sabbath service. That's it. Yes, sir. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Isupk, you on it?
Yes, sir.
Yahweh Shema Latah Shem Yahweh Shai. Give it to him, man. I need that. That was my night.
Ow!
Mm-hmm. You having that dream where you made the white people riot, weren't you?
But I was telling the truth.
How many times have I told you you better not even dream about telling white folk the truth? You understand me? Shoot. Making white people riot. You better.
Everyone, I have a brief announcement to make. Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11. Thank you for your time, and good night.
Shalom, Mark. Shalom, Mark. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
No one knows because they tried to keep it on the low from all my folks because they phone, so I'ma kill them with the flow. Blinded by the dough, we can't see clearly through the smoke. They'd rather see us on that drone, locked up, they're buried in a hole. Ain't wanna see us grow because they can't go toe to toe, but I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow. Try to stop our glow, but they cannot achieve their goal, so I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow.
Hey, who shot these smalls? If we don't get them, they gon' get us all. And I'll be damned if I just sit back while my people fall. There is no contestant when we all in this together, so let's come together now so we can end this shit forever. I don't wanna go to school, I'd rather read up on my enemies and study all the methods used to kill my people mentally. Sex, money, and drugs is destroying our identity, and this ain't nothing new. This shit been going on for centuries. Instead of fighting for rights, we should have been fighting for our land. Now we fighting for the man, just go right into their plan. And I'm sick of this, it's ridiculous how the government is such hypocrites. They make the laws, then break the laws. How serious should I take the laws? My blood, homie, I'll take a loss. This family first, worst come to worst, and I die for mine. Me and my niggas, we charged up like alkaline. We strapped up like Columbine. When it's wartime, I'm on the front line. Facts life, I'm acting like I was born again, it's an afterlife.
No one knows because they tried to keep it on the low from all my folks because they phone, so I'ma kill them with the flow. Blinded by the dough, we can't see clearly through the smoke. They'd rather see us on that drone, locked up, they're buried in a hole. Ain't wanna see us grow because they can't go toe to toe, but I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow. Try to stop our glow, but they cannot achieve their goal, so I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow. Check it, get your life right, cause this the last call. Christ coming back and he's gonna judge us all. It can happen while you shopping, walk around the mall. Where you from, where you at, Babylon will fall. Lose your head by the sword or obey his laws. You hear them drum beats? We in the midst of war, but it's a holy one. I speak the holy tongue. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Barakathum. I got the most high power, I ain't need a gun. I'll be out here repping till his kingdom come. His bread's for the children, you can't get a crumb. Yeah, they hear me, they ain't feeling where I'm coming from. But la-di-da-di, fuck everybody from the Catholic Church to Illuminati. Christ coming back, not an Anunnaki trying to warn the people, but they tried to knock me. What you thought that I wasn't gonna throw my voice in? Fuck all of y'all, white Jesus poison. No one knows because they tried to keep it on the low from all my folks because they phone, so I'ma kill them with the flow. Blinded by the dough, we can't see clearly through the smoke. They'd rather see us on that drone, locked up, they're buried in a hole. Ain't wanna see us grow because they can't go toe to toe, but I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow. Try to stop our glow, but they cannot achieve their goal, so I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow. No one knows because they tried to keep it on the low from all my folks because they phone, so I'ma kill them with the flow. Blinded by the dough, we can't see clearly through the smoke. They'd rather see us on that drone, locked up, they're buried in a hole. Ain't wanna see us grow because they can't go toe to toe, but I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow. Try to stop our glow, but they cannot achieve their goal, so I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow.
Ow!
Mm-hmm. You're having that dream where you made the white people riot, weren't you?
But I was telling the truth.
How many times have I told you you better not even dream about telling white folk the truth? You understand me? Shoot. Making white people riot. You better learn how to lie like me. I'm gonna find me a white man and lie to him right now.